One take, NBA, one take. One take for your head, one take for your brain. Part two, but this is going by the NBA awards selections that they had. They put out the other day for like Rookie of the Year. You got Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, or Luka Doncic. I say Luka, just going by how he came out the box, but I think more or less the Mavericks or the team, I think let them down when they just felt that they were in a position to possibly make a playoff run because of getting Kristaps Porzingis. But I give, Trae Young did come along and the Hawks was just winning games, but it was a lot. It was just a lot, but it was real close, and I just felt Doncic deserves it. And this is one take, man. NBA one take. Coach of the year, they got Budenholzer, Mike Malone, and who's this last one? I think it's Nate McMillan. I think. But I'm going with Coach Bud. Bucks won 60 games. Impressive. Changing a lot of the offense, a lot of their schemes, ramping up their defense, point differential. He did so much to the team, and it's just a difference. And I gotta go with Coach Bud. The six-man, they got Lou Williams. Oh, God. I'm just going to roll with Lou Williams. My boy Sweet Lou. Most improved. Yeah, they got Siakam there. I think Siakam for me. I got to see. This is one take, man. I don't got no paper or nothing like that. So, got Pascal Siakam, man. He got 17 and 7. He could have been an all-star, too. The way they've been playing. But, second best record in the league. Like, he's helping Kawhi, Just having Kawhi there, just single representation as an all-star when you win close to 60 games. I don't know. Oh, no, I think Kyle Lowry did go. Yeah, Kyle Lowry did go to the all-star game. I don't know. I think Siakam should have won. So, he's playing real good. Defensive Player of the Year. I know this offhand is Paul George, Rudy Gobert, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna give it to Rudy because of the Jazz. Even though their schedule was brutal in the beginning, and they wasn't playing without Rudy Gobert, and there were so much about people figuring out Donovan Mitchell. But I think once Gobert did come back and say, the schedule kind of softened them a little bit. That's why they made their little run. I don't know. It's just the dynamics of their team kind of changed, and I think that helped. And I don't think they would have won as much if he'd have been not out there. So I got to go with Rudy Gobert. With that one. MVP. Paul George, Oklahoma City Thunder. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Bucks. Or Houston Rockets, James Harden. I have to go absolutely James Harden. Now, it's a lot to say. Yeah, the Bucks won 60 games. Giannis looked like he changed the corner. It was just sure dominance. 26-13. You know, the percentage is high. He's playing defense. He doesn't lie. Harden, I think, played a lot with less, and I have to consider the division you play and the conference you play, right? Because the Bucks did struggle against the top teams in the NBA, and the Rockets, without a large contingent of their team throughout the season, Harden has been the constant, and averaging 36 a game, man, that's a lot of points, and that's a lot for you to do on your team when guys are out with injury, then they got to work their way back. Then it's like they're not the same, and everything you do is all geared around you. Where Giannis, for the most part, played with a healthy team. I mean, besides Malcolm Brogdon, but the other players on the team was there, so the cohesiveness always stayed the same. When you play through adversity, all right, it's just unforgone conclusion of how you got your team there. I mean, even though they're the 4th seed, I just go by that. I just go by what you go through and how all this plays out. And for James Harden, I have to say, he's clearly the MVP for me. Giannis had a great season, he did. I mean, Harden played better this year than he played last year. And they won most of their games, but they had all their pieces. That's why you could say he got it. But the Bucks, it's not like they won like 66, 67 games. They did lose to a lot of the top teams in the NBA and beat up on all the teams that they're supposed to beat. So that's why I say the Beard deserves my MVP. This is Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.